Commercial break's coming back in the next few weeks. We're going to shoot some episodes. So we're shooting in Brian's temporary studio because we're really easy to shoot. So he asked us to do a couple more episodes. So we're going to work on getting the Old Spice guy. And we're probably going to, maybe in the next few weeks, do like a dry run episode because we're going to be coming back after a long hiatus. And so we're looking for a guest for that spot right now. So as soon as I get someone.
Is the stream up and running again? What's the deal with that?
Sort of. It's he's doing some programming.
Mm-hmm.
He has a temporary studio, like a small studio right now. Okay. And he can only shoot so many things in it. So I think it's like basically whatever he can shoot in there he's doing.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So, but he's working on getting a new studio and a bunch of other things he has going on business-wise. So we're not gone forever. That's for sure. Just in transition.
So, Rebecca, should we discuss my contract demands now or later off the air?
Actually, later off the air.
Okay, because my trailer last time was just completely unacceptable.
I know, mine too. So send us your suggestions, guys, for guests, because, commercials change every day and there's new hosts every day that are doing like ads. So just if you think of anybody great that you really want, then let us know and we'll put them down.
Get the progressive girl.
Oh, yeah.
Flo.
We've already had her.
We did her. She was great. That was one of the best shows we had.
That's one of the best shows we've ever done. It's always in the top 5.
How far into her whole progressive thing was she at that point?
She was at least a year or two in, I think, at that point.
So she'd been, because they're making new ones, like,
oh, I know.
Every time I turn on the TV, there's a new one going on.
And you're right. I do want to bring her back because now they're doing like internet ads with her and banners and radio spots.
Ridiculous.
And I want to find out, what her deal is.
Everywhere. Yeah,
I'd be interested to know whether she can like act and be involved in other things or whether she's solely owned by Progressive right now. I bet just because she is the face of their company.
Well, she is in the Groundlings, so I know she does that. I don't know. That'd be a good question for her. But we are definitely going to have her back. She's super nice. She's super awesome, and she loved coming on the first time, so we'll get her back soon.
I'm always interested in like those serial people, like the Verizon dude and the guy who got the Subway commercial and all those people who just basically like their whole life is a brand.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, Jared's on our hit list, and the Verizon guy lives in New York, so I've been trying to get to him for a while. He's very inaccessible.
Wow.
He's very protected by his management and his agents. Kind of ridiculous, but...
Who's Ray Rice? An Honest Fraud said Ray Rice would be sweet. Who's Ray Rice, Honest Fraud?
Yeah, who's Ray Rice?
And Jimmy Callahan. I don't know who that is.
Sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, the Geico dude. And I also think we should bring back 1-800-DENTIST because now she's the Esurance girl. Have you guys noticed that? The girl that was
Susie?
The 1-800-DENTIST girl. Susie, yeah.
I was just going to tell you guys that I did a commercial to support tourism for Springfield, Illinois when I was about 14. So if you ever want me on the show, I'm more than happy to come in.
Your books.
You should
That's
make,
the first
Katie,
guess. That's it.
Katie, if we can get a copy of it, you should make a cameo like during one of our shows. That would be really
awesome.
hilarious.
That's great.
I don't have a copy of that. I should really try.
Was it really popular?
All I know is it was like supporting tourism in Springfield, Illinois. I think it was a regional commercial, like around that area. We talked about hot dogs in it. And ate hot dogs.
What are the tourist attractions in Springfield, Illinois, aside from hot dogs?
All I really remember from the commercial was we talked about a museum and we talked about hot dogs because I think that's where they were made or something. Like,
was it the Museum of Hot Dogs?
Maybe it was.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, hi, Amanda.
Hi. I've been looking at pictures of Emma Roberts for like 45 minutes.
She's so pretty, right?
She's really pretty.
She's cute. She's no Julia Roberts.
Well, who is?
I'm obsessed with her dad.
Who?
Oh, me too, Katie. Have you been watching Celebrity Rehab?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys!
So good.
And Keaton, his son.
I love his son.
He's adorable.
You should get him, Amanda.
What a good guy.
Him, just so
I know
you
he was. He's got such a personality about him, you know.
Interesting. Yeah, he's what a good guy to forgive and forget.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But Eric, is it weird that I have a crush on Eric Roberts when he could be my dad?
Turn down my gain.
No,
what does that mean?
Tank top he wore.
Oh, that tank top was sexy.
Somebody asked, what were to boil it down? Oh, it's from an honest fraud. What was the first show that captured everybody's attention?
Ooh.
And take that as you will. It might have been like the first show you watched or noticed, or what inspired you to do whatever it is we do.
I got two.
Wait, what do you mean show?
Like a show on the stream or TV?
No, well, they don't specify, but just whatever, however you want to take it. It could be, I guess, a stream show, but for me, I was thinking back to when I was a child, shows I would watch. That I'm like, oh, I want to do that. So, however you want to answer it.
I got two, you guys.
Okay.
And evidently, my mom would come in the room and just find me watching these shows, just sitting in front of the TV when I was really little, and it was MacGyver and Regis and Kathy Lee. I was obsessed with Regis. Obsessed.
I don't blame you.
As a wee child.
How do you feel about him quitting or retiring?
I think he quit, yeah. I mean, I think it was the money thing, right?
It was the money thing, yeah.
Really? I mean, he deserves to take a break. The guy's been working for years, so. But I don't watch the show anymore, but I'm gonna miss him.
Amanda, an honest fraud, really quickly wants to know: have you met James Franco yet?
No, but I'm over it.
Camera Jack
just into him anymore
because he got too famous.
Yeah, he's sold out,
and he cut off his arm.
I know.
Are you eating? I hear somebody eating.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious.
Camera Jack just asked what everybody's doing post stream. So what are you working on post stream? Or
did anybody else have? We'll do that. But did anyone else have influential shows aside from MacGyver?
Sorry.
And
Mine are
Martini, Rebecca.
Like when we were really little, or
up to you. Whatever shows got your attention.
I loved sitcoms, so like I loved The Cosby Show when I was little, and Cheers. So I think probably The Cosby Show and Cheers were the most influential for me.
I grew up in South Africa, so I watched a lot of. There was like a kids TV channel, and I liked they had a lot of different game shows where like you had to do very unusual things, and it's kind of funny actually that that's even a question, because I definitely think that that's hugely affected how I work as far as like what I produce. So like the one TV show that I used to watch was basically they gave kids a shopping cart and they went into the equivalent of a Toys R Us and they had 60 seconds to fill it up with as many things as they possibly could, and I was like addicted to that show.
I feel like I've seen something like that.
Yeah, they used to do that. I don't remember what it was called, but I know the station was KTV, and I remember all I wanted to do when I was younger was, like, I was nervous to be a contestant, but I really wanted to be a presenter for the kid, like for kids when I was a kid. So, just kind of funny.
It's funny you mentioned game shows, because the show that first sprang to my mind was Match Game. I used to watch it with my mom when Gene Rayburn would host, and I knew that I was too young to get all the adult inside jokes they were doing, but I remember thinking that's really funny. There are 6 people, 7 with the host, all having a good time. It just seemed like a very fun environment where people just got to be funny and answer questions and making people laugh, and people were winning money. And I always thought that was just the coolest show ever. And MacGyver. All right, Martini, what was the next question you had? The one that you asked before I cut you off?
It was actually a question that was asked in the chat room. It was, what are you guys involved in, like, post-stream or during stream hiatus or? Okay,
since post-stream, I tried to sell commercial break or the concept of it. And And also, I've been doing stand-up, pretty much just stand-up since that, and acting. But I haven't really been auditioning.
Where do you do stand-up?
Pretty much everywhere. Like tomorrow night, I'm at the Comedy Store with Eliza. Tuesday night, I'm at Red Rock this week. And then Thursday, I'm somewhere, but I don't remember. I have to check my schedule. But I've been trying to go up like 3 nights a week at least.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then we'll be shooting again soon, some episodes for this. So that'll be fun.
What are the themes of most of the topics that you discuss in your stand-up? Is it sex, family, religion, politics, or is it just it varies?
It varies. I think I'm more observational. Whatever's going on in my life right now, or things I notice in general about life or about people, is what it's. I'm kind of all over the place. I don't really.
Hey, Rebecca. Camera Jack asks, "How do you sell a show?"
I don't know. If he finds out, please let him call me. You try to get people behind it, like producers and managers, and you submit it to, companies, and hope that you can maybe get a meeting with production companies or networks. So there's all different kinds of ways I think you can get a show in. But I've heard all different stories. But this show in particular, I find it's harder for me to pitch. Only because a lot of industry people just don't get it. They're like, wait, a show about commercials? And until you really see it and watch it, you won't understand. It just seems ridiculous. So, and also along that note, Brian wanted me to make sure that everyone understood. I don't know if someone talked about where Commercial Break came from, but actually Brian had an idea. He wanted to do a show about commercials for a while. And I was going on Stewart's show here and there. And he and I talked about me having my own show. And I threw some ideas together, and none of them were Brian approved. So he kept convincing me that I should create a show about commercials. And so finally I gave in to him. And then we sort of developed what is now Commercial Break. So I have to give him credit, because I guess somewhere along the way there was a conversation, I think maybe in this last week, about that. So I just want to make sure everyone knows he was a part of that. So
it seems like an easy sell to me. I mean, and I'm clearly unbiased, but the talk show thing is done to death, and nobody's done a talk show, I mean, aside from us, where you interview commercial actors when we all get a kick and have these favorite commercials. We watch them during the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. There are ones we talk about the next day at the water cooler. And if you think a show like Tosh.0, where all he does is riff on YouTube clips, I mean, right there in the middle is, we're going to watch commercials that everybody's talking about and interview the people in them. And clearly there's an interest in that. So it just seems like...
I agree.
I don't understand how people don't get that.
No, it seems so cool.
And the idea that Brian has, the idea that we've come up with, if we ever got to that place where we could do Commercial Break on TV, the actual Commercial Break for TV is completely different from what we're doing for internet. So there's so many more things you can do with it beyond the interviews. So, I think it's just a matter of finding the right person that can think out of the box. Because a lot of executives just don't have a creative mindset, and they can't picture what you're trying to present to them. So it's a matter of finding the right people, and I'm going to just keep working on it. But, for now, we're just going to keep it on the internet and see where it takes us. So.